Hey challengers, welcome to week one, day one, and we are here. I'm going to give you a quick tour and a couple of tips for how to get your game off to a great start. First, here we're on the home page, and I'm going to go down here to the training tab, click on the light bulb, and you've already watched this intro video that talked about structural tension and how to get started, how to do your actions on the home page, etc. Today we're going to be looking at day one, week one, day one, and you can start, because this is a rolling start date, you can start any day between April 23rd and May 6th, and it'll be 4 weeks from the day you start. So let's talk about this concept of balancing the trilogy of optimal health, and I always find this trilogy is everywhere. In this case, we're talking about fueling, your activity level, and your healthy habits. So the idea here is you need to balance those three. Some people are going to be on a fat burn. They're going to be on a 5-in-1 plan. Their goal is to lose as much fat as possible. In order to do that, they need to modify their exercise. And if they haven't been exercising, we recommend you don't even start until you've been on the program for 3 or 4 weeks. So work with your coach on that. But you can't work out 2 hours on the 5-in-1. When I started the program, I cut my exercise down to 30 to 45 minutes because I wanted to get in fat burn. Well, the second type of plan is somebody who's on what's called a 4-in-2. 4-in-2 says, I'm not going to be in fat burn, but I want to lose some weight. I'm just not trying to build muscle. I want to be able to work out a little bit more, 45 minutes an hour. And so on that program, you can work out. You can have 4 Optavia feelings, 2 lean and green meals, and you can lose some weight and lose some fat, but you're not going to really put on muscle. Let me show you an example of one of our clients. His name is Trey. And he was doing CrossFit, and he loves CrossFit. It's his passion. So he didn't want to give that up. So he went on the 4-in-2 on the days he did his CrossFit, and he did the 5-in-1 plus 3 ounces of protein on the day he wasn't doing CrossFit. He kept his CrossFit to about 30 to 40 minutes. So he was able to lose body fat, but he didn't really gain muscle. He just got toned and ripped. So that's one option. That's option number 2 for those people that are avid exercisers. Then there's the third option, which is for people who are trying to put on muscle. In that case, you need a lot more protein, a lot more rigorous exercise, and you need to give yourself some time off to recover. So the rule of it's 3 again: work out to fatigue, really break down the muscle, fuel it with lots of protein, lots of calories, more than normal, and then give yourself time off so that protein can build and rebuild the mass. That's what I'm on. I'm on a 3-in-3 plus fat plus extra protein with hardcore 2 hours, sometimes 2-a-day workouts getting ready for my trip. So just realize that there's this balance between how much is appropriate. And let me give you another example here. We have a chart that we talk about in conscious leadership. And the chart is an idea of, if on this chart here, on this graph, is your challenge. That's your stretching yourself. That's where you grow. That's where transformation happens. On this lower level here, on this lower axis, it's your capacity, your skill set, your transactional ability. So if you have a very high challenge and a low level of skill, that's going to lead to stress. That's not good. That's like working out too hard with not enough fuel. That's going beyond your capacity. That's where you hurt yourself. Opposite is true. If you have a high level of capacity and a low level of challenge, you're not going to be challenged. You're going to get bored. You're probably going to get atrophy. You're going to get soft. So you really need to balance. Again, balance is right here in the middle. And it's not a straight line, it's a curved line. You're going to bump up against something that it's a little bit hard for you to do, and then you're going to back off and you're going to develop your skill, and then you're going to bump up against your challenge, and you're going to grow your skill, and you're going to bump up against a challenge, and you're going to grow your capacity, and that's where flow is. That's where mastery is. So it's not a straight line. You're going to work with your coach. You're going to learn as you go, and this is what we're going to make it fun. So let me give you your action items for today. These are the things you want to do. You're going to check in with your, on the app, you're going to track your habits, track your daily actions, track all those things. But there's 3 assignments. Number 1, if you haven't already done so, finish your structural tension chart and then go to the app and post your before and after. Let me actually go back to the app and show you how to do that if you don't remember from the intro class. So what you do is you go to the home page. And on the home page, you click on the healthy body icon, and you go right down to your feet on the scale, and you take a picture of your feet on the scale. You click on that button. You can just take the photo looking right down into your feet on the scale. You can also do your front shot of your before and your side shot of your before. And then at the bottom, once you push that in there, you can put the comment section and type in your comment. What is your goal? What's your why? And just kind of like put it out there. This is your staking your claim for what you want to accomplish. The next thing you're going to want to do is if you haven't already, is to find a buddy team. Now, the way we're going to find our buddy teams is we're going to do that on our Facebook group. And if you remember what our Facebook group, it's the event page here. And this is called the 4-Week Health Challenge. So you go up here and you search 4-Week Health Challenge and you'll find it right there in your events. And to invite somebody, you can share the event. You can go to this video here. This is the intro video that tells them about how to join the challenge. And what they need to do is they just need to say, I'm joining, I'm going. And when they do that, we're going to send them a link every day. People who join and RSVP to this event page will be sent the Trilogy Game link. So you can share this to people. You can send a private message. You can put it on your Facebook page. You can get the link and you can email it to people. You can type in their email address here and send it. So this is how we invite people to join the challenge. Again, they can join anytime between April 23rd and May 6th, and anyone's welcome. It's free. Clients, candidates, coaches, friends, family, anyone. And then the last thing is we're going to talk a little bit about the buddy system on the next call, but start looking about hitting your buddy. Some of us already have a buddy. If you don't, if you need a buddy, go right to this post here, put in the comment your goal, your email, your cell phone, and try to connect with 3 people. We recommend that you have a buddy group of 3 people. That seems to be optimal. So again, we have this trilogy everywhere we look. So welcome to the Trilogy Game. Hope you guys are having fun. This is day 1, week 1, and we'll see you on day 3, week 1 on the next check-in.